Daniel Jacobs stepped into this fight as the reigning champion, with the odds heavily stacked in his favor. His style was built on patience, waiting, watching, hunting for the perfect opening to counter. When that moment came, his opponents usually couldn't stay upright. Once Jacobs locked in, his punches landed clean and heavy, snapping to the head again and again. He would apply relentless pressure, force his opponent back to the ropes, and keep firing until the knockout followed. Standing across from him was Dmitry Pirog, a fighter who, at the time, was barely known, even in Russia. What he lacked in fame, he made up for with defense. Pirog relied on sharp movement and composure, slipping punches and minimizing damage even when trapped in a corner. After blocking attacks, he answered back with precise, perfectly timed counters. Pirog was the first to move forward, but Jacobs avoided the offense with his usual calm. When Jacobs suddenly burst ahead, Dmitry met him with a clean counter straight to the face. Even under pressure, Jacobs fired back, refusing to slow down. True to his style, Pirog slipped the incoming shots and immediately shifted into offense. By the end of the first round, Dmitry forced Jacobs onto the ropes, leaving him no space to breathe. Jacobs responded with a solid shot to the head, then followed up with a strong combination that broke through the defense. The next round started explosively. Dmitry charged forward right away, unleashing a flurry. Jacobs struggled just to stay on his feet. Pirog dug a precise shot into the body and kept him near the corner, applying crushing pressure. Jacobs tried to swing momentum back his way, but instead absorbed more clean shots to the head. From that point on, Dmitry surged forward like a bulldozer, chasing Jacobs around the ring and landing along the way. The American tried to push him off and fire back, but his punches missed. Near the end of the round, after a heated exchange, Jacobs summoned his strength and landed a few shots of his own. In the following round, Jacobs attempted to settle into a rhythm, but Dmitry was slipping punches with his trademark movement. Jacobs began to find success, landing punch after punch and breaking through the guard. Still, Pirog kept pressing forward, dodging shots and waiting for counters. At close range, after a sharp slip, Jacobs cracked his opponent with a powerful counter straight to the head. The tension surged as Jacobs grew more confident, landing more frequently and pushing through the defense. Pirog answered by reactivating his evasive movement and once again taking control. He forced Jacobs into the corner, but clean shots were hard to find. Punches were exchanged, many missing, until everything changed. Suddenly, Pirog closed the distance near the ropes and landed a perfectly timed shot. Jacobs collapsed. The knockout was complete, and the American was unable to continue the fight.